Understandably, many NBA players are die-hard fans of other sports. In Mike Scott's case, he's a big football fan. And in September 2019, Scott had tickets for an Eagles-Washington game for which he wanted to express his team pride. Before he was taken with the 43rd pick of the 2012 draft by the Hawks, Scott had lived in and represented the state of Virginia at a number of levels. After being born in Chesapeake, Scott split his high school years between the Virginian educational institutions Deep Creek High School and Hargrave Military Academy before attending the University of Virginia from 2007 to 2012.
Evans entry pass to Mike Scott. He powers his way inside and lays it in with a foul.
So when it came to that Eagles-Washington game, Scott arrived at Philadelphia's home arena, Lincoln Financial Field, wearing a Washington jersey. And not long after arriving, Scott was involved in an altercation with Eagles fans.
When a star who plays in that arena shows up over in this stadium wearing the away team's jersey, there were some problems out here. Mike Scott recorded under a tailgate tent surrounded by Eagles fans, the crowd taunting the Sixers forward. And then things get physical with punches thrown.
Some people felt that Scott himself was to blame and that he got what he deserved for wearing an opposing team's jersey in Philadelphia, as he should have known better, given that the fan base is famous for attacking Santa Claus back in December 1968 during a game between the Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings.
It's a bad game, it's a cold day, they're sitting in their rear ends in snow, and here comes this lousy little Santa running down the field. So they start to boo.
I saw the snowball starting to come, and then I started getting hit with them.
And all of a sudden, Santa Claus is dodging and ducking, and there's a full stadium full of people just wailing away at Santa Claus.
Ultimately, most people felt that the Eagles fans were to blame for the incident involving Scott. Many Philadelphia fans were quick to express dismay at what they insisted was a small, vocal, and violent minority making the rest of the team's fan base look bad. And they might have had a point. Shortly after the incident, a man who claimed to be one of the Eagles fans involved in the altercation called into the Mike Missanelli show. And the fan expressed sincere remorse, but not for his actions. Rather, he only regretted the fact that they had attacked an athlete who represented Philadelphia. To make matters worse, Scott's incident occurred just months after he'd been traded to the 76ers back in February 2019, after which he happily signed a 2-year extension in July that year. Ultimately, despite his encounter with Philadelphia fans, Scott would honor his contract with the 76ers before his NBA career came to an end in 2021, after which he promptly left Philadelphia to play internationally, presumably with plans to return to Virginia at the close of his professional basketball career as a whole. Though, even after everything, he hasn't necessarily ruled out a potential return to Philadelphia someday.
I loved it. Love being around Philly fans. Love the love they shared for me.
Just wailing away at Santa Claus.